let's do it indeed. Welcome to this week's Whisky Wednesday. I've been looking forward to doing this all day. I have no idea why. Maybe it's because it's a chance just to chill out from the normal stuff. But anyway, I think we might finish this off. I think we had a good go last week. Well, I think it was a bit too much. I had a bit too much last week. So we're going to continue with the Balvenie. 12-year-old. Love it. Loved it too much last week. Let's see if I can control myself this week. I haven't had any this week. I've been a good boy. I am actually still drinking a cup of tea out of the millions cup. So yeah, I've been a good boy, been busy boy. Oh, that was pathetic, wasn't it? I didn't do like my intro. Hopefully that come out okay. Over the 365 moulded made ice cube. And I shall officially say cheers and open up this Whisky Wednesday session. Cheers guys, I hope you're all well. Oh crikey, what a lovely taste. Right, as we always do, we're going to go around the board, say hi to everybody that's contributed to this channel over the years that I've been doing it, which is a few now. So down, I don't think that's changed. That hasn't changed. The only addition is obviously the jumping in silver piece that he sent me. This copper piece. That's yeah, that's the only thing that's changed there. But that's looking pretty cool. I love copper corner. It's great, absolutely great. So who we got? We got Boo. Still nobody's come up with Boo. Who can Boo be? So let's start with Jim. Jim from over in Ausland. Thanks, dude. As always, I love that piece. That kookaburra is so nice, and that was so kind of him to send that to me. And then we go through the poker chips on my homemade copper pipe poker chip stand, which I love. I absolutely love it. Okay, so we've got APM, Addictive to Precious Metals, Stack Collector, Goldie's Gold to Silver, 365 Days of Silver, Your Time Is Now, Gonna Girl, and GSH Gold Silver Hunter. And then we've got Stephen, Original Bulldog Poker Chip, Stacker Social, some idiot called CPM, and then we've got Scott Silver, Blistering Barnacles Adventures, and Nerd UK. Coming down, we've got Cardiff Gold, jumping into silver, old poker chip, new poker chip, Berlin 2025 Stacker Social poker chip, pretty rare. Then we've got Cranky's homemade poker chip, love that. Side of Sound Man, I always want to say Sandman, Sound Man. And then we've got Daft Precious Metals, stickers, hello Gollum, stickers, we have Gold Silver Hunter, Your Time Is Now, Scott Silver, Goldie Gold. Goldie appears everywhere, what's going on? Goldie, it's the Goldie show. Jumping into silver, and the Cranky Stacker. Then we've got Sight the Sound Man with a lovely silver certificate sent to me by 365, which is pretty cool. And then we've got 365, obviously. We've got Silver Stag Stacker, one of my favourite pieces there. And then we've got Jim also sent me, Jim from Ausland. That's an Australian dollar. And then we've got one of my channel rounds. Then we've got Cobra's first channel round. Then we've got Side of Sandman. side of sound man, channel round. Then we've got addictive to precious metals. Apparently there was only 5 of those made. I've got one. How cool is that? Very privileged. Another creative precious metals, channel round. And then we've got Stephen's channel button. That's super cool, that is. And then we've got something from Michael, Euro Coin Hunt. There's some marks he gave me when I was out in Germany, which is really cool. And then we've got Backyard Bullion, a piece that he did on a live pour for at, I think Cobra's auction. I think that was the first live pour he did. He did 2 pieces that night and I bid and won that one, which is a nice piece of history if you're into that. Then we've got some stickers. We've got addictive to precious metals, Cobra stacker, CY Sterling 365, Stacker Social. Gets mentioned quite a bit, doesn't it? The Stack Collector, Stephen, God's Money, the Cold Up Blistering Barnacles, which I'm just leaving cold up now because that's a big feature of the channel now. Then we've got Nerd UK, Daft Precious Metals, and this fella, Goldie. What's happened to Goldie? Then we got some channel poker chips type things from Cobra, and a very nice Cobra channel round there, which is pretty cool on the right hand side. And then we've got a camel. That's Camel Finance. Camel, I've been watching Camel for years now. His channel has definitely helped me with my investment journey. Then we've got Cobra, his business cards. The one on the right is the original. The one on the left is his latest version, very stylish, made of metal, absolutely lovely. And then some Egyptian pyramids, very Cobra-like, some Egyptian type coins. Well, they're not coins, they're rounds. We've got Cobra there holding that 1 gram backyard bullion piece of gold. If anyone wants to see that, let's zoom in. So yeah, that's a 1 gram piece of gold. Cobra's got that. Then we've got the Stack Collector, chopping up a bit of wood, and I think that's it, other than this is about to fall over, and it might fall over if I'm not careful. We've got a piece from CY Sterling, that piece there from all the way from Cyprus, bless him, and some Carduce leather coin pouch, which I won courtesy of Stacker Social giveaways on the Stack Collectors channel. I think that was their was that their 500 or 300? I don't know, I can't remember. But Side of Soundman give those away, and I won one, which is really cool. And then that just leaves centre stage, left and right of centre stage. We've got a Backyard Bullion. That one is the Stack Collectors 1 gram silver bar, and that one's addictive to precious metals, 1 gram silver bar. I think they had made obviously by Backyard Bullion. And we've got the wonderful it always makes me laugh, a PF70 TikTok. Did I say TikTok? It does say TikTok. Poker chip, handmade by the one and only Coin Noob 71. Centre stage of this lovely backdrop that I've put together over time, courtesy of lots and lots of people that have been very supportive over the years, which I do appreciate, I really do. Now, if anyone wants, I've still got some over here. Still got some poker chips and some stickers. Anyone want those? Let me know in the comments and I'll send them out to you, no problem whatsoever. But as I say every week, if you want to feature on this backdrop, you need to send me some stuff. And I can gladly, there's a lot of history here, but I will gladly include you, promote you every week on this channel. So that's the intro done and out the way. Okay, at this point, we'll very quickly talk about my competition that I'm running. Now for the last 2 months, this is month 3, there is a chance to win a 1 ounce piece of silver. And this month, the lucky winner is going to receive a Philharmonic 1 ounce. Which is quite cool. 2018. Now, we've had a few entries into this competition this month. It's a creative video challenge. And so far, this is a little, I'm going to say it, it's a little bit disappointing because we've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people enter their videos over in Stacker Social in the Whisky Lounge this month. Now we've still got until Saturday, I believe, is the last day to enter, if you want to enter into the competition to win that piece of silver. Unfortunately, 2 of those people that have entered have already won, but it's really cool that they entered because it's great. It's supporting the challenge, and I love it. So although Silver Punk and BBA did enter, they did enjoy entering it anyway. Thank you very much for doing that, which leaves us with 4 other people that could win unless we get any more entries, and I hope we do, because I'm giving away 10 ounces of silver, guys. Come on, man. You know, you love your giveaways. All I'm asking for is to sort of do a little bit of work for it, that's all. A bit of creative work and have a bit of fun. But so far we've got up for winning will be Sandy Millington's, and you can see all these videos over on Stacker Social in the Whisky Lounge. Sandy Millington, his video is called The Day That Silver Made Time Stand Still, which is really cool and creative, the way he's put that one together. Then we've got Coin Noob 71, dragon hunting with a drone. Again, that was really, you know, really creative, really thinking outside the box, which is really cool. Really cool indeed. Then we've got Villainous Bounty, first ever silver purchase. That's really cool. That's a bit of a milestone. And he videoed it, which I'm really, really chuffed he did that and entered it. And then we've got 365 Days of Silver has entered his huge mistake video, which was the Queen's Beast 10 ounce bar. That was cut up by a very talented guy and made to look like a, well, it is actually, it's not made to look like, well, it is made to look like a jigsaw puzzle. So that video's in there. He did put a little message on the video that people had said to him, enter it into the competition. So he has. I wished he'd thought of that himself. With the view too. But nevertheless, it's a creative, like everything he does, he's very creative. Creative video indeed. So what will happen with that? Hopefully we get some more entries. Come on guys, for God's sake, man. What's the matter with you? Get those videos in over on, you're all active on, most of you that probably watch this channel are all active on Stacker Social, so you know, get over there and support it, support the people that are doing stuff, and yeah, get stuck in. It's all a bit of fun, it really is. And it gets us thinking a little bit. So hopefully we get some more people involved. But what will happen is, obviously, next Whisky Wednesday, which is halfway through, normally I like a week of voting on Stacker Social. What will happen is after Saturday I will put a poll down in the Whisky Lounge, and everyone can vote on who they want as a winner. And then probably not next week, but the week after, we'll announce the winner, and they will win that piece of silver and go into the competition at the end of the year, beginning of next year. That said, that means that on Sunday going forward, we will be having another month. So anyone that's not wanting to go into this month, please go into next month. Have a go and challenge yourselves, man. Have a bit of fun with your camera. Crikey, we all carry a phone around. Have a bit of fun with it. You'll be amazed. It's good fun, really good fun. So that's the challenge out of the way. What have I been watching? Oh, let's go through, pardon me. No, we've had, obviously 365's been doing, actually 365's been more active than I've seen him for ages. Producing videos. He's got a knack, he cuts them all up into shorts as well, so it is, you know, I'm seeing him a lot on my feed. I think the puzzle one was really cool. That was, always expect the unexpected with 365. That's for sure. Yeah, he's been all over YouTube feeds, which is cool. Who else we got? What did I see? What did I see the other day? Obviously Camel. I watch Camel for different reasons, the precious metals, albeit his gold and silver mentions in his trading is very advantageous to know about, that's for sure. So I always recommend, especially his early videos. His early videos are cracking. That's Camel. Cobra. Cobra's been busy. He's on a big move at the moment through work, but he's been doing his auctions, obviously. They've been going really well. His channel's growing incredibly. He puts so much work into everything, which is really cool. But yeah, some exciting stuff coming out of the den, or the vault, going forward. That's really cool. I think he released, go check out the channel. I think he released a video today. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Just a very brief video on what his new office looks like. Looks amazing. It's really cool. So yeah, there's going to be some interesting stuff come out of there, I would imagine, in time to come. Who else have I seen? Obviously Cy the Sandman. He hasn't been doing that much, but I'm going to talk about Cy in a minute. But he did do a video. What did he do a video? Come on, what did he do a video on the other day? I think he released it on Sunday, I do believe. Let me have a quick look. Let me have a quick look at what Cy released. This is terrible, isn't it? But hey ho, visit channel. Here we go. Why are people buying gold bullion? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was interesting. He's done a couple of more serious videos, but I do love Cy's channel. It's fantastic eye candy, and it's growing, and yeah, I really enjoy watching that. That's Cy. Coin Noob. Coin Noob's been doing some videos on some coins he's been releasing lately. Always enjoy. They're very short. Always reminds me of TikTok-y type videos, but incredibly precise. Very informative, and yeah, what a collection he puts together. That's for sure. Then we've got jumping into silver. Jumping's, you know, he posts quite a bit. I noticed he's been waiting on this piece, one of his stackable pieces. I think it's a 1 kilo piece. Correct me if I'm wrong. He posted the other day. He was dead excited about that, so that's cool to see. What else have I been? I've kept my eye on. Talking about Stacker Social, just a bit of a plug. GSH Gold Silver Hunter. I haven't really looked at his pieces in depth, but he's a pourer, and he pours copper pieces, aluminium pieces. Don't know what else he does, but I've seen the standard of his pouring, and yeah, it looks amazing. He's really big. I think you can see on the backdrop of Sight and the Stack Collector, these big pieces, sort of about, you know, that size. Very detailed, very creative, and I believe he's got an auction this Sunday. Check that out. I'm sure it's this Sunday on Stacker Social in the evening. I believe. Hopefully I'm right. I'm sure people in the comments will confirm, as we do. So that's worth looking at. Now there's 2 other people that I've noticed have been very active recently, and that's Stacking with Craven and Sandy Millington. They're extremely active. Sandy's been around a little while longer, I believe, than Stacking with Craven, but they seem to be getting on really well together. And apparently they are putting together a live chat through a mechanism on Stacker Social. So that'll be interesting. I think they've got the Stack Collector on as a guest. On Sunday afternoon, I believe, at 5 o'clock on Stacker Social. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that develops. They're new guys. They're bringing a different dynamic into the stacking community, and that's always cool to watch. And that's always cool to you know, just, you know, I can learn from you know, new people's outlooks and the way they do stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I actually offered to go on, if they want me to go on at some point, with the caveat they've got to come on my podcast. But you know, I'll support them and go on there if they want me to. They've said yes, but we'll see what happens there. But that'd be cool. But it'd be interesting to see what they're doing. Both got very interesting channels. Sandy and Danny have got their working class stacks. I think that's right. Where they're stacking, I think trying to stack an ounce of silver a week, which is going well. That's growing, and it's pretty cool actually to watch, because the weeks fly by and you just see the people's stacks growing. And obviously they're trying new things, which is cool. And the same with stacking with Craven. Yeah, he's buying bits and pieces. I love his walks and talks with Hovis the dog. That's really cool. It's just different, which I love, because it just brings about a different dynamic to the video. So yeah, they're changing the landscape a little bit, which is cool. Have I seen anyone else? I probably have, flicking through. Oh, Jack Stacks, but I'm going to mention Jack Stacks in a minute. Yeah, I think that's it. Apologies if I've missed anything out, or anybody out. The other person I've been noticing is Shiny Precious Metals over there in Ireland. He's been posting some bits every now and then. Mainly around his golf and his fascination of golf, and I think that's a motorcycle racing close to where he lives, which he did a couple of videos on, which was really cool to see. But I wish you well, Shiny, that's for sure. Okay, so next, let's talk about Sire now. In case none of you know, I run the W.O.T podcast, which is like a podcast channel as well. And Sire come on Saturday, and we had a good old chat for the best part of 3 hours. He took us through his whole story. I loved it. It was probably one of them up there. I've had a few now, but it's up there with one of my favourite sit downs so far. Yeah, it was lovely. Nice guy, very supportive, very passionate about what he's doing in the community, which is lovely to see. It was just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So please go check it out. The description will be in the video description of the video. Obviously, the link will be in the description of the video. Yeah, go and check it out, because he's very supportive, and it'd be cool to support him and show him some love. I know it's on my channel, but all the same, he gets to see it, and he gets to see that feedback. That'd be absolutely wonderful. He's a good chap, and he's working very hard to make, along with obviously the Stack Collector and 365, to make Stacker Social a great place, and it's paying off. It's absolutely paying off. And I think there's nearly 1,300 members on there now, which means there should be more people entering my competition. If there's only, was it 4 entries this month? Come on! But yeah, Size chat was brilliant. Loved it. Please go check it out on the W.O.T podcast. There was something else I was meant to mention about that as well. Can't remember. Yeah, I'm just going to give it a little plug, actually. I will thank everybody. I think Primo, because my sub rate dropped under 1,000, not that it's a big issue now to me. I just want to take this opportunity just to thank everyone that subbed to the channel from the community, from the silver and gold stacking community. This is why I can't let it go, I know I've got a lot of interest in other things, but I can't let this go. I've been a part of it for so long. Pardon me. And I recognise, the value in it, and the nice things of it. Very, very supportive, and I just wanted to take that opportunity to say thank you. Primo did a little shout out, and because my sub rates dropped under 1,000, only by 1 or 2, I think. And there was a quick little burst, and that got me back over 1,000. So I appreciate that. That's the power of that community. Just one person says something, and people come along and support, which is good, which is really good. The channel, the podcast, it's going to change. It's forever evolving, and it's evolving around my interests. I'm doing a lot of Bitcoin stuff at the moment, but silver and gold is always at my heart as well, because that was a big part of my journey, and it still is, to be fair. So it's not a Bitcoin only podcast. It's still a podcast that I thoroughly enjoy, talking about all sorts of investments, including silver and gold. I think someone said I'd more concentrate on Bitcoin, but that's not the case. It might seem that way, but it's really deeply not the case. I had Cy on. I had 3 hours of great chat, and I want to encourage other people to come on as well and share their journeys, because I know that that will encourage other people to do the same. But yeah, that's going to evolve, that channel. There's some good things coming up and being planned in the background, but I just need to be a bit patient with everything. But thoroughly enjoying it. So that's a plug for my own podcast channel, which is really cool. Really cool. Anything else along those lines? Something might come back to me in a minute. I don't think so. No. So with that, I'm going to bring someone else in. Not someone else literally in. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I'll have to do a live and get someone else on. I received this in the post today. So we'll give it a bit of an open. I should have brought some scissors over with me. I can't show the back because it's got someone's address on. It's very warm in here tonight. And I've only had a little bit of whiskey, so I know it's not that. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think I know what it is. Ooh. Opened, that was inside. So let's have a look. Oh, it's from Jack Stack 64. Now Jack Stack 64, he just started to produce some videos recently. Love it. I love the Dave. All right, Dave. I love that. Obviously a great fan of Only Fools and Horses. He was sent. I knew what this was. It is a Pokemon Stacker Social poker chip, which will go. I might have to start doing a Stacker Social blooming rack actually for poker chips. Here we go. Now 365 did a video the other day, a couple of days ago. He'd sent, I think he made, correct me if I'm wrong, 365, but he, thank you very much, Jack Stacks. We'll talk about you in a second. I'm going to put you there for now. Coin Nubo, I hope you don't mind. He's going to lean against you for a minute. So, yeah, 365 had those poker chips made up. I think he ordered 100, and he sent Jack Stack 64, 50 of them to trade. That was his words on his video, and I thought that was really cool, and that will give Jack Stacks. I understand, don't know too much about him, but I've watched a couple of his videos. Love it. Sounds like a man after my own heart. But yeah, he's been doing some very short little videos, making me giggle, which is cool. Love it. I love all that. I love that raw, natural, not produced, not fake type video. I really do like it. But anyway, he sent me a message because 365 has sent him 50 in a box. He sent me a message because I'd already sent him one of my poker chips a while back, although I haven't seen it on your channel. Forgive me if I'm wrong, you might have shown it, but I didn't see it. Yeah, so Jack Stacks has got these 50, and he sent me one, and I received it today and just opened it on here. So thank you very much, Jack Stacks. I look forward to more of those videos. Sorry about Dave, but Tigger's cool, man. I like a bit of Tigger. Tigger's cool. You'll get used to Tig. You have to glue Dave back together. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, you need to go to Jack Stacks, who will now feature and get a mention on the pod every week. Jack Stacks 64. Go check him out. Go check him out. But he will get promoted now. That's what happens, guys. Exposure free out there in the community. And I will support anyone that, in the bestest way I can. So that was that. I had a good think after last week. I think I mentioned that I was like, I need something to stack. And I managed to buy, although I haven't got them yet, I've buying a couple of bits off a Cobra, boxing them up, so hopefully they will come back to me when I decide to have them. Always keep my eye out for little pieces, but I've decided to try and complete my fractional silver Britannias, because I know there's a few around now. I've got some of the older ones. I did put a list on, if anyone can help me, I did put a list on the Stacker Social looking for section of all the years and denominations that I'm looking for, mainly the recent ones. But I thought that'd be cool. That'd keep me interest going, without a doubt. Excuse me. Which brings me on to, I had something else pop through the post today from Silver Trader. Because obviously I'm still carrying on with my collections. If anyone doesn't know, I've got quite a few date runs that are up to speed, and obviously every year a new one comes out. And I noticed, prompted by Si when he saw it, but I'd already ordered it. So bless him. Bless him indeed. But I noticed I cocked up here, guys, as well. Like an idiot. This is stupid. Talk about, and I'll go on about money and bits and pieces. Now, I could have saved myself a couple of pounds probably if I'd been a little bit more patient. But yes, I noticed this beautiful, hopefully it's beautiful piece here. As ever, Martin up at the Silver Trader, his service is, I've been dealing with him on and off for 2.5 years now. His service is unbelievable. If anyone wants to be a damn good dealer and get a business going, copy what he does, because it's very, very good. As always, he slides these in. Take a snapshot of that if you don't know who it is. He's great. Wow, you can apply the coupon code bank payment. Didn't even know about that either. Damn, I'm an idiot. Oh, it just goes to show. So anyway, this is part of a date run collection that I'm collecting. I have to do a video on them all. I think I did one on these date runs a little while ago, so I probably won't for a little while. God, he does wrap them up well. You can't knock him for that. I have to get the old Stanley knife out. Hopefully I don't balls it up. No, I haven't. And it is the 2025 beautiful piece Swan. I've got the whole collection of these, the whole date run, every single year that they've done. And of course the 2025 come out a couple of weeks ago. And the Perth Mint, you cannot go wrong with the Perth Mint. If you like collectibles, yeah, there's a bit of a premium. I think this cost me £38, which isn't too bad for what it is in today's climate. Well worth it in my eyes. I love it. King Charlie Boy on the background. On the reverse, whatever that is. I don't know. I like the coin. But yeah, good old Perth Mint. the Swan limited edition. Can't remember off the top of my head. There isn't that many. 100,000, something like that. Very popular. But I cocked up. If I'd been on the ball, because with Martin, if you buy more than one coin, you get a discount. You get 3 coins, you get more discount, 4 coins, and so on and so on and so on. All explained on his site. Now, if I just hung on, because when I looked tonight, another collection has just brought out their 2025 as well, and that's the Emu. So I could have ordered the 2, got them 2% off, albeit I did order another bar when I was on there, which is what I've been sort of thinking about buying for a while. I could have saved myself a bit of money, so it's my own fault. But these are stunning. The Perth Mint coins are just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. I love it. So yes, I still have a ton of passion for silver, a ton of passion for gold, and it's a never go away. So it doesn't matter what channel I'm on, whether I'm on this one, on my W.O.T podcast, I'm a silver and gold boy, collector, stacker, more of a collector nowadays. Love it. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Which brings me on. I need some help. I'm going to put it out to the community. I need to get my my Swans and Emus collection into a nice presentation box. So, you creative guys out there, I know a few of you, I don't know whether it can be done. I'll leave it up to you. Can anyone come up with any recommendations, or if you're into your printing and bits and pieces, any sort of designs that will complement what I'm about, what my channel's about. I don't like blingy. I like it very minimalistic, low key, but professional looking type of way that I can store those 2 collections in. So if anyone knows anywhere for me to look, comments please, or if you guys that do make stuff can come up with a nice solution for me to put my Swans and Emus in separately in a really nice CPM way, then reach out, tell me what you can do, and then we'll come up with something. And if it's something I really would like, then maybe we can do a bit of a deal, a bit of business together. So yeah, I'll give the community the chance first before I go off looking myself. But I do need to get the, because the collection's growing, the date ones are growing, and they haven't got a proper place to go. Yeah, so there's go. There's a challenge, another challenge. I always come up with these challenges for people. You know, I don't mind paying the right money for the right product, but I need to see what's available and what you can come up with. So I'll leave it up to you guys. See what you come up with. I know some of the cases that 365 shows on his channel. Amazing. The Louis makes some amazing stuff, and they present their stuff. I mean, you look at 365's Kookaburra box. That is class, man. well classy. Yeah, that's definitely something that looks really cool. It's just the look of it, you know, more than anything. Which obviously you can make from different materials, but that's that end product, that that old style but new classy looking storage facility, with that burnt look on the top. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's my mind going into one. So yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to try and get some of these collections into some sort of presentation box, which obviously keeps it all tidy and presented nicely at the end of the day. That's what it's all about, rather than just sitting around. More than anything. There you go. What can you come up with? Right, that's about it for this week. I don't think there's anything else, but I'm just going to do a bit of a bonus. A bonus part section that I've been toying on the idea of doing on Whisky Wednesday, and that's just to give someone an extra boost through my channel, and show one of their videos. As long as it's short, the shortest type of video, it has to be under 10 minutes long. And the first person I'm going to show is
Nerd UK. Welcome back to the channel.
Nerd. I love Nerd's channel. It's really creative, nice guy.
Okay, so here it is, the reveal of this box. It's not going to be a long video, it's going to be a short video. First I'm going to explain about this box. So, Stacker Social, which is a Discord group that I'm a member of, there you go, there's a little QR code there. So if you're watching this on your computer or on your TV, you can zap that with your phone. It'll take you to Discord, take you to that group. You can join. It's all free, and it's a great little community. I think it was 270 when I started about 12 months ago, just over 12 months ago. There's over 1,000 people in it now.
Very quick.
I've not come across a bad one yet. I genuinely can say that everyone I've come across there has been fantastic. Everyone's willing to help. If you're a complete noob like me, or if you're someone who's more experienced, there's plenty of people for you to chat to, because there's loads of experienced stackers on there as well. Not just stacking, there's people who collect special pieces, there's people who invest in different sorts of things, stocks, shares, whatever. There's little groups everywhere. Also, there's a marketplace, so if you want to buy some silver, people will sell on there and you'll get it for a decent price, and they all tend to be...
Well, that marketplace looked chaos, didn't it? I love it. It's like, this is what I like about people's videos. They're like, oh man, I'm just so all for it. They're like creative. They don't just say it, they add things to it and just make that visual experience nice. Really cool to watch. And I know Nerd says about how wonderful people are on there, and they are, yeah, definitely. I don't know everyone, I know a few, but Nerd's very quiet in the background, always supportive, always doing stuff.
Again, I haven't come across a story on there where anything's gone awry, everything's been genuine. And again, it's just a great place, and you get some good bargains on there. I do my 3D printed stuff on there, mostly boxes. There's a chap on there called Set the Coin Hunter. He'll do you some stands, some display stands and what have you. So I tend to stick to the boxes, he tends to stick to the stands and stuff. So yeah, it's a great little place. So speaking of boxes and Stacker Social, so Stacker Social, the released, or Cardiff Gold released some 20 gram rounds that they've made for Side the Sandman, 365 Days of Silver, the Stack Collector. Now those three are the founding members of Stacker Social, And also for Silverpunk, he was a pourer on Stacker Social. He does some absolutely stunning stuff. Links to all their channels will be down in the description below, as well as Cardiff Gold. And then they released a Stacker Social round, or Social Stackers.
As you can see, the other interesting thing is, like, Nerd has hardly spoken about his own channel and what he does, and he's, you know, as you can see, quite a few minutes in, he's just totally supportive of the community, and that's why I wanted to really highlight this. He's very supportive of what I do on all my channels, which is why I wanted to give him that time, really, that exposure. People out there that do a hell of a lot and for the community, speak it up, and I just really wanted to highlight it.
There was a slight mistake made by, I can't remember who made that mistake. Who made that mistake? Oh, I can't remember who made that mistake. It's slipped my mind now, but somebody made that mistake. And they said that, so they called it the error round. So they produced 20 of the Silverpunk 365, Side the Soundman and the Stack Collector. 20 of those, and anyone could go along and buy the Social Stackers round. So it then became a thing to try and get all 5. Of course, the 4 people who had their own rounds had all 5, and Silverpunk asked me to make some boxes for them, which I did. I've done a video on that. Now, one of the other porters on Stacker Social, Gold Silver Hunter, GSH, and Mrs. GSH, who pours some fantastic stuff, I must say, it's outstanding. They, like me, I've got 3 of the rounds. I'll never get the other 2, I don't think, but they were hunting all the other rounds, and now
I hope you do, dude.
Or 2 people in the community managed to pass the 2 rounds that they needed onto Mrs. GSH. So Mrs. GSH has got a complete set. So Silverpunk then asked me, he would like me to make Mrs. GSH a box. He said he'd pay me and what have you, which I completely refused, because GSH has done so much for me over.
Wow, what a guy. And this is the community. This is why I can't just walk away from it all, and this is why I'm a part of it. This is why I like to hang around with it. I'm maybe not as active as I used to be, but Nerd is such a supportive guy. You really need to check out his channel, guys, and give him some love.
There's no way I'm taking any money off anybody for anything for this missus. So I said I'd go ahead and make it, but she doesn't have a channel. Now, with all the other boxes, what I did was I put a channel emblem on the box, and I said, well, what can I do for Mrs. GSH? So I contacted GSH and said, what do you think she'd like on top of the box? Now, she's got a running joke with Gold Silver Hunter GSH that I don't know how to say this. There's a certain feature of his that she's always taken the mickey out of, and so his channel emblem. His channel badge has got a T-Rex on. So I'll leave you to
very clever.
decide what his attribute is that's like a T-Rex. So he said, well, maybe if you put a woman laughing at a T-Rex. So then I thought to myself, well, hang on a minute. Mrs. GSH wins all the duck races on the Stack Chat. Again, link in the description below to the Stack Chat. She wins all the duck races there, so I had a little play around and I came up with this. I am so sorry, GSH. There we go. So that is Mrs. GSH's
brilliant.
box topper.
Absolutely brilliant.
See, we've got a very beautiful woman there with dark hair, with a duck under her arm, laughing at a despondent T-Rex in the background. And I printed that on the 3D printer as well, and I'll show you the box as well, so you can see how it all goes together. So it's magnetised. It's got the handshake on the top. That's an emoji that everyone seems to use in Stacker Social. It's become sort of the standard. You put your little handshake in a cup of coffee in the morning. And then we have 5 spaces for the 5 channel rounds, or the 4 channel rounds, and the Cardiff Gold Social Stackers round. There we go. So there it is. That is what I've been hiding in the backdrop.
That's so creative. I love it, man. Absolutely love it. People using, you know, attributes to create something that's personal to the person that they're making it for. It's just, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Nerds, you are a very, very clever guy and a nice guy.
But I've been dying to show everybody. It is the Mrs. GSH.
Looks so retro as well.
Social Stackers box.
Look at that old school feel.
Yeah. So, like I've said many times before, if you want any 3D stuff making, please contact me. Either contact me on YouTube and I'll try and get back to you, or probably better is to join Stacker Social, contact me there, and we can chat about anything that you want. Okay, so that's it for today. It was quicker than normal. I'm trying to speed these up. 7 minutes at the minute. So if you have enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below anything you want to see in the future or anything about this video. I read all the comments and I do try and answer everyone back. So it is appreciated so much. Like I said, I think we're up to 330 subscribers.
Not enough.
I never thought I'd get there. I'm going to see if I can push it to 500 now. So thanks all for watching. It's so appreciated. And as always, I've been Dave. This has been Nerd UK. I'll see you all in the next one.
Brilliant. I really wanted to do that. Get over there, support him. You know, he's saying everyone to. I mean, this is the character of the guy. Go to Stacker Social. You can find me there. You know, he's got a channel as well. You know, and that needs supporting. That needs, you know, that personal support. You know, I'm really passionate about that side of things. He's such a nice guy, and. Yeah, I've just shared his video. There you go, dude. It said like share the video at the end. Well, I've just shared it on my Whisky Wednesday, dude. Hope you don't mind. Cheers to you. You're a gentleman. On my journey within the community, I've met some incredibly nice people. And this channel is pretty much dedicated to showing that support more than ever for those people that need that recognition, that are really trying hard to do something to support a community. Yeah, this is my way of showing a bit of love to these people. So I'll probably, what do you reckon? Do you want me to do a little feature thing? As long as the videos are short format, I'll run them through, I'll talk about them and give them some love. Let me know if you want to appear or if you want to nominate someone to do. Comments in the comments, guys, and I'll do like almost like a little Andy CPM review of the video. That'd be good fun. I'll be very kind and nice. Let me know your nominations for next Whisky Wednesday in the comments of this one. That'd be really cool if you'd like that idea. Anyway, that's me done, dusted for another Whisky Wednesday. Hope you're all okay. Obviously there's stuff going on this weekend across the community. There's always stuff going on. Remember to support each other, and bloody hell, man, Come on, guys, come on. There's pieces of silver up for grabs. Doesn't anyone want any? Are you saying, or is this your way of saying the amount of people that don't enter means that you've got no value in it? You don't see it as a valuable thing to try and work for? It's me being silly, but there's some truth about, around it, to be fair. Come on, you'll go on about how wonderful it is, then why aren't you working to try and get it? Take good care. See you all soon. God bless. Bye.